everybody. So, Kevin McCall went on Instagram Live to voice his concerns, his emotions, how he feels about the fact that he hasn't been able to see neither of his kids in 5 years.
You can't see both of your children. You had to do something. Both of them can't be crazy. Now let's think about it, ladies. Let's be honest. Have you women ever dated a guy who you felt like was too good to just let go? Or you've invested too much to just let him go without a fight? Did you do or say some crazy things because you were heartbroken? Have you ever done that, or that's just me? So no, just because I don't see both of my children doesn't mean I did something out of the ordinary. I'll tell you what I did do. I had sex without being married. That's the only conclusion. This is why God says don't do it, because you got to deal with the BS. The chances of us changing laws so where it's in our favor so that we can continue to just have sex with whoever and not respect the covenant, I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I don't want it to. I accept what I've done. But no, just because a man has multiple children, I only have 2, but just because multiple women say bad things about a guy doesn't mean that guy's bad. It could mean that, not to be funny, either the D is good or maybe he was just too good for them to let go without a fight. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. All right? But not letting your child see his father is not fighting fair. So if you want to fight, make sure you're fighting fair, ladies and gentlemen. Make R&B great again.
Now, I have no idea who else he has a child by, but I know he has a daughter by Eva Marcille. And, she's never hid or try to keep secret what happened between her and Kevin McCall. She's said on The Wendy Show, she said on Ricky Smiley, either he was abusive towards her or the reason why Marley doesn't come around Kevin McCall.
Kevin McCall,
yes.
We talked on Hot Topics. He saw a picture, which we couldn't find anymore because it's been scrubbed, of your husband, Michael, holding Marley in the air and playing with her. And Kevin decided to break fool and say no more.
Well, what's amazing to me is that he thinks that biology is more important than being present. Like, Marley knows her dad. He picks her up from school. He gives her life lessons. Like, that's her dad. And so despite biology, and just to be completely transparent, my husband was adopted. So for us, biology doesn't matter because the parents that raised him aren't the parents that birthed him.
Gotcha.
They're the ones that were his parents.
Gotcha.
So this idea, and it's really hard, with a lot of people's opinions and on Instagram, like, that's her dad, she should see him. I'm like, he's extremely dysfunctional and he is not at a place where it's safe for himself or others. Why would I do that?
I dated Kevin and I got pregnant and we weren't really in love, to be completely honest. And it wasn't a relationship that lasted long enough for me to really even know him. And so it didn't start for me until I was pregnant with Marley. When
Wow.
started, and I was pregnant with my child, so.
And that's when the abuse started.
Yep. And then about a month after having Marley, it didn't stop. It got worse, and it got worse with her. And the final straw was when Marley was actually in my arms once, and I was like, I can't do this no more.
Oh my God.
Damn. All right, Eva, don't start.
So the interview with Ricky Smiley actually took place after this young lady right here claimed that Kevin McCall allegedly, hit her, knocked her tooth out. Now, Kevin McCall, he has came out before in the past to kind of, fix some things, especially when it came to him denying his daughter on social media.
Oh yeah, and this message is for all the people who love to hit me every day and say the same comment over and over. I didn't disown my child. I gave up putting it on social media. The fight is in God's hands. You don't get to see that. Deal with it.
In the purple, it says, I never said I disowned my child. Media said it, and you didn't defend me. You turned on me before doing your own research. Do better. Deal with it. The caption says, it's my truth, not what you want it to be. Deal with it. I'm a boss. You just got to deal with that in a better way than hating my comments. You show your true colors to the world. We only comment on things we actually like. That's why you can only put a heart when you like something. Do they have a do not like button? So be love, social media. Get some healing of you hating in people's comments or speaking on their lives. LOL, don't be fans for too long. God made you for more. Now, honestly, what I couldn't understand about that is he actually did make those comments when it came to disowning his child. And even though I don't have the clips or the pictures to put it in this video, I'm sure if you do like some really serious hunting on the internet or whatever, you can find it. But he actually did disown his child. So for him to say, I never did, the media did, when he came out with this post, it kind of threw me for a loophole, Now, this video is not to shame Kevin McCall. It's not to dig up his past and be like, you're a horrible person or something like that. This is not what this video is about. But all I'm going to say on this matter is I believe people do deserve another chance. I believe that there is good in everybody. I believe anybody can change, But at the same time, I also believe that you have to be willing to change. You can't deflect the things that you've done and put it on other people, or either say that it didn't happen and people switched up your words. You can't do things like that and then expect for different results. It all starts with you. You have to be able to take accountability for your own actions. I mean, it's the hardest thing, but sometimes you have to literally, I know it sounds cliche, but you have to literally be that man looking at yourself in the mirror and just telling yourself straight up, like, I need to change this, I need to change that, I need to change this. Because, I don't know about his other child, but I know Marley is still young, And as the years goes on, those years that you can't get back, but it's not too late to change your ways so you can be in your kid's life. But first you have to take accountability for your actions, Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not putting all the toxicity on Kevin McCall, because we don't know what happened in Eva Marcille's and Kevin McCall's relationship. We really have no idea. We wasn't there. We weren't in their relationship. We didn't have no hidden cameras in their house watching their every move. So we don't know. And one thing that I do know is when someone has like this, a person that has like mental health issues or whatever like that, sometimes it's easy to hide behind that person's health issues. And I'm not saying that's what Eva Marcille is doing, but what I'm saying is Kevin McCall does seem to have some serious mental health issues, and we can't see past him to really, figure out Eva Marcille too much, because he's the one that always have the antics. He's, just like when she was pregnant with her son, and he had came out with a video saying that he was the dad.
Thanks for all the congratulations and everything. I'm not posting any pictures of the baby right now because, we just want to keep our privacy and protect our family, And also, the baby dark skin.
So you see, with stuff like that, how in the hell could we see past him to even analyze Eva Marcille when he's always the one with the antics. He's always the one that has to say something about Eva Marcille. He's always the one. Meanwhile, like, she doesn't comment. She doesn't retaliate. She just kind of just let it be. He'll say something, the shade room or somebody pick it up, and then that just be it. She doesn't comment on it or anything like that. How is anybody going to be able to see past him if he's the one doing everything? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wish Kevin McCall the best of luck. I hope that one day, he gets it together, that he's able to look at himself in the mirror, take accountability for his actions, because that's when change is going to happen. When you're able to call yourself out on your own BS and change it, that's when change is going to happen. If you're going to continuously act the same way, you're going to get the same results, period. But anyways, you all, let me know what you think down below in the comments about this whole situation, about Kevin McCall. Do you believe that people deserve, second, third, fourth, fifth, however many chances? Do you believe people can change? Let me know down below in the comments. Peace.